everyone!
Hi guys!
So by the title of this video, you can see that we are here to do a story time! And this isn't the only KCon story time you're going to be getting. There was like a little altercation because something always has to happen to us dealing with KCon, so that'll be coming to you guys next week. But this week we want to talk about when we went to KCon in LA and we went to the SM producers panel. We really wanted to go to this one in New York, but it was the same time as our Egg battle, and we thought it wasn't going to be at KCon LA because it like wasn't on the app. But we saw on one of the bulletins that they were having it, and we literally froze in time. We were like, oh my god, yes, this is the moment we've been waiting for. So 4:30 comes along and we enter the panel.
So the people on the panel were Ryan, he's done Lucifer, I.O.I, he's written for You Kiss, Pickup, B1A4, 15, and tons of SM, literally legendary. Like, we will link his website because y'all need to scroll through that list because it is extensive and very impressive. Also on the panel was Melanie. She wrote for I.O.I, she wrote Crush, my jam. She's written Boom Bang Boom for FX. She's written with Justin Bieber. She did Yellow Light for Tiffany, which was actually inspired by a life event of hers.
Okay, so, it was real.
It was real. Like, these songs be real, y'all. Okay.
And then we have Adrian. I'm sorry,
other living legend.
I just can't. And he's done Married to the Music, Mystery Lover, View, Lucky One, Four Walls. He sat in the studio with Bling Bling and just bounced off of each other and did Moon. Like, are you kidding me? Zach, who's done Married to the Music, and Rodney, the Chick Project, who did Monster and Overdose. So obviously these credentials are just like hashtag legends only. Like, we were sitting there soaking up all the information, just like
every time they said another song, I was just like oh my god.
Just like listening to them and like their knowledge and like what really kind of goes down in SM and like the writing process, because the whole panel was just a Q&A and everyone, there were so many questions, and I was kind of shocked about how like nice they were. A lot of people came up there like, I'm a writer or I'm kind of a singer, how do I get my foot in the door? And Ryan was just like, okay, well, email me. And like,
I'll give you my email. Like,
yeah, and you could tell that he was like being serious because he'd be like, it may take me a while to get to you because I have a lot of emails or whatever, but Ryan is like literally an angel.
He literally said like, this is what I'm here for, like to help people that want to do what we do or do music. One of his things he wants to do, like with any credentials or any notoriety that he gets, is to help new people, like from where he started from to be where he's at. Like,
and he was just talking about like hard work and dedication of how where he got where he was, and then it was killing me because he was like, I don't want to brag, and then I feel like the whole crowd was like, no, brag, tell us more. Everyone was just so like cheerful and joyful and positive. I don't know, I still get chills like thinking about the whole panel because we were shook the whole time. So like we said, it was a Q&A and I had a question. So when I walked up there, Adrian, the first thing he said, he was like, I know who you are. And like, I kind of froze, but you know how you're walking up to ask a question, so you still like kind of need to like be chill. But in my head, I was like, I'm freaking out. I know Jasmine's freaking out. And then like I asked my question and then I came back and Jasmine and I were like, we were like freaking out about that, and obviously like we want pictures with these legends. And so then the panel's over.
We get up there and talk to them and like super nervous. So we take pictures with Zach, his little short fine self. We take pictures with Renee, Melanie. I talked to Melanie, of course, because she wrote Crush, and she was telling me like they kept her voice in the song. So in like the beginning of the song, when they say like so sick and like all that stuff in the beginning,
she's like, that's me.
She said it and I was like, oh shit. She like laid it on me like twice and I was like, girl. She was really sweet and like super, super nice, super awesome person. And she was telling us about like CL and how she like scrapped a bunch of songs that she did with Skrillex and all this stuff, and was, I don't know, trying to find a different way into the US market. We totally failed, and we didn't like talk to Ryan because we were just both scared and nervous. We just got in, took our pictures, and got out.
Dipped.
Like, I feel like I didn't even say 2 words to him, and I just like, picture? Like, I didn't say, I didn't say anything.
I still can't say anything.
I was just too scared.
And so then we get to Adrian, the person who said when I went to ask my question that he knew who I was. He's like, yeah, I watch your videos. I think you guys are really great. And we're just sitting there like, oh. Start talking about like album reviews. And he's like, I just think you guys do such a good job. And I'm like getting emotional again.
I know, just like thinking about it just drives me crazy.
I know, because like we work so hard on our album reviews, and like for an SM writer to tell us that like we do such a good job, and he's the one that like helped write Lucky One, and he told us that when he was like writing it and doing it, there was like a part in Lucky One that he knew we were gonna react a certain way to, and then he watched our videos and reacted the way to it, and he was like, yes, I did it.
Like, that's exactly what I expected y'all to, how I expected y'all to react to that. Like, it was just like, you know how we like music and like little things in the music he knew, like.
And then, like, that freaked me out because I'm like, literally the person who wrote Lucky One is talking about how when he was freaking writing it, that he knew that Jasmine and I were going to react a certain way. And we did. And, like, he felt good about it.
When people say, oh, yeah, I've seen your videos, you think, oh, they might have seen, like, a snippet of one. They might have seen like us busting our ass falling out of the chair or something like that. You don't think they mean like they've seen like an album review or a music video review to something specific, like.
And we were talking about like Taemin and stuff, and how he's talking about Mystery Lover, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know. That reminded me of like MJ's Little Susie, and he was like, yeah, that's what inspired the song, and I was like, oh, like I like if that was never like a mind-blowing moment, because I just remember like, because I know like Little Susie is not a popular MJ song, because remember we even had that joke like during the album review about it, and then when he said that, I was like, I was right. I was like, this
that was like Courtney like could be wrong about anything for the rest of her life. For the rest of her life, just for the fact that she was right about that.
I had chills, and like just what he said about Lucky One, and like
just for the fact that he knew our faces.
And the fact that he like actually watches our videos, and like I'm gonna cry. Okay, no. But they're not sad tears.
It'd be really happy.
It's happy.
Yeah. And like just thankful. I'm so happy we went to that one and we actually made it this time, because it was just so much. Like, stop!
I'm not even like crying. The tears haven't even fallen yet. They're just like in the sockets. Okay, they're falling.
It fell. I dropped it. Like,
I don't know.
That was like the best KCon experience we've ever had. Just that panel.
It was like some validation that I didn't even know that I ever wanted or needed.
Yeah.
Cause like we just like genuinely like doing the album reviews, cause like we love and appreciate the music so much, and like how we told him like our friendship is literally based off of music, cause like we met in band and all these different kinds of things, and so then we come to KCon and there's this kind of panel, and then like we get this kind of response like from a writer when he like said the thing about Lucky One and us like reacted to it. He's like, yeah, so that's like my side, and then I'm like, well, dang, like our reaction and our review is like our side, you know what I mean? It's like two different sides, but like when it comes together, it's just like, wow. Someone asked, I guess, more in detail about like him being in the studio with Jonghyun doing Moon, and he literally said, he was like, because there's like obviously a language barrier, because we know Bling Bling don't know that much English.
We know.
And he was just like, you know, music really is the universal language. He was like, we were just there, and like he was going, and we just kind of vibed off each other, and he sang something and Bling Bling sang something, and then he like sang Part of Moon, and the whole audience was like, woo! Because I feel like sometimes you forget like writers can sing,
right? And
then like when they do, it like throws you off. And then he like did an MJ impression. Wow, I just like had like a flashback of all these different things, because I feel like he was like a true hardcore MJ stan.
You could tell.
I like felt
you
it.
You could tell.
Yeah. When he was like talking about being in the studio with Bling Bling, and I can just like paint the picture in your head of them just like vibing off of each other just solely for music and like creating something in art, and I don't know. Like Jasmine said, like that was just the most amazing experience.
Other people do say, you know, oh yeah, keep doing what you're doing. It's good to see, you know, two young black girls doing what you're doing. But like when he said it, it was just like, oh my god, because he's like directly connected to what we do.
Yeah,
it just felt, extra good because we do it because we love it. Just like he, you know, writes his music because he loves it.
If you want to like start writing or making videos, you'll never know how far it's gonna get you or how far like your videos can reach. Like obviously like we know because like we go to KCon and like we see different things and like we get asked to do different things, but I don't know, just the validation that like our album reviews and like what we actually do is like getting that far to where it's getting to like inside of SM to the writer to where like we're going up to just ask a question and he's like, oh, I know who you are, and you're like, why?
I feel like they didn't fully realize the impact that they have on our lives in a way.
Yeah.
Because when Courtney went up there, she said, I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And I don't think they fully realized what she meant by that statement.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, cool. But, like, you listen to K-pop. Like, no. Like, you literally, like, I'm sitting on a panel today because you wrote a song.
Yeah.
Like,
Ryan.
Literally Ryan.
Ryan made Lucifer, and he said, like, how he wanted to, like, just bring, like, EDM and, like, all these different kinds of things, and, like, how we just wanted, like, kind of the world to know K-pop and, like, the world to hear his music. And I'm like, at first I was like, well, you did a good job because I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Lucifer. Like, if Lucifer didn't exist, I don't know if I would ever have gotten into K-pop.
Probably.
It'd be 2016 and we'd be like, what's a Lucifer? What's a Shiny?
Exactly.
But Ryan, we know because you
come through Ryan.
Come
like,
through Ryan.
For real.
Come right now. The whole time I felt like they were really in tune with like the fans. Like how I said like I was just so like shocked about how nice they were, but then like thinking about it more, like I'm like I shouldn't be because we're the people that like support their music and love it so much. So for them to like see it, I guess like articulated, like if Shiny would have done Married to the Music, it's like that's my song and look at all these people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A couple hours even after we left that panel, I was just like, oh my god. Like I was thinking about it and it just, I almost like caught myself almost about to cry. Like I wish we could have told Ryan that he literally changed our lives.
Yeah.
But we were too scared.
We were too scared. If you go to KCon and there's this panel or just this kind of panel with like any other
producers, writers, something.
Yeah. Just go because I feel like it means a lot to them. And I don't think you'll understand how much it'll mean to you until you go. Everyone on the panel was so amazing and so genuine and like, yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back right now. And you're just like, wait, what? Like, why would you follow us back? Like, we just want to follow you.
I just want to stalk you.
I know.
Like, you don't get to see me.
That was like the best panel ever. Thank you so much, KCon, for bringing them. Thank you guys for even like coming. I hope like there are more panels like this in the future, and let us know what you guys think in the comment section if you went to New York or LA or if you'd like to go. Follow all these people.
For sure. Put
all the links down below. Just get with it.
Dive deep.
Yeah. So that was it for this story time. An emotional one. Whew. We gotta go cry this out some more.
For real.
Because I can't deal.
Put me in a corner.